Well, hello. Today we've got another flashlight for a quick review. It will be the Wurkkos FC11 18650 EDC flashlight. Yeah, let's just get right into it. You may notice we have a new camera, and we're running the mic now too, so hopefully all these upgrades everybody's appreciating. We also got a comment about the beam pattern, and I'm hoping we're surprised with my beam pattern shots after this. I don't know, I haven't shot them yet, so I might get lazy and just do the normal on the black background. Anyway, so first things first, what's in the box? Nice enough little packaging, very simple. User manual, yep. Plastic bubble wrap for the flashlight itself, USB-C cable, which I think we're getting to the point in life where we probably have way too many of those, which that's okay. I believe this is a lanyard and an extra couple O-rings, which is always appreciated. And the flashlight itself, nice flashlight, very simple. Black with blue button bezel, and the button actually lights up red, amber, and green depending on battery levels, and if you're charging it flashes red, all that good stuff. Again, nothing special. It's like every other 18650 light you've probably seen. It does have a couple of different options for emitters. My initial thoughts is it feels similar, you know, like, I don't know, it just has a similar feel, like I've used it before. Here it is next to my AceBeam TK18 and my Olight S2R2 Baton 2, right? That's how they do that one, right? Yeah, there you go. You know, the sizing is relatively similar. The S2R2 and the Wurkkos have a magnetic tail cap, while the TK18 doesn't, but the TK18 does have a tail switch, so trade-off. Anyway, yeah, I like it. The price point was nice. I think I ended up paying $26.39 plus tax. Depending on what time you order it, that deal's still going on as I'm recording this, but that's just for the black one, and I believe it is from them directly. I will have an affiliate link in the bottom if you use that link. Like always, I love you. That being said, I think they're $30, roughly speaking, if you get the other colorways. They've got a olive drab green, purple, and red besides the black. And they have a few emitter options, 2700 Kelvin, 4000 Kelvin, and 5000 Kelvin. And I believe they're all Samsung LH351Ds, excuse me, with 90 CRI output. Yeah, this one cost me $26.39 plus tax. The flashlight can tail stand. It does have a magnetic tail cap, so if that is a deal breaker for you, as opposed to it having a tail switch back there, I totally understand. I know there are some flashlight manufacturers who've cleverly fit a tail cap with the magnetic tail switch all in one package, which is pretty nice. I will say it does have a very efficient high-frequency strobe that if you didn't have epilepsy before, you'll definitely have epilepsy after you've used it. And it also does have a lockout. There's two functional modes too. One of them has some stepped leveling through the lumens, and one of them's ramped, but we'll get into that a little bit later. And by a little bit later, I mean right now. The light features an LED button, E-switch on the side, which we've already kind of discussed a little bit, and I kind of prefer the ramping mode myself, so I've left it in that mode right now. Ergonomics are nice. It fits in my hand nicely, but I have a big hand, so that's why we've kind of added this nice mat that has some measurements on it, and I have a green side too, so if you guys would like to see that in the future with black flashlights for a little more contrast, let me know. But if this works, this is cool with me. For another size reference, there's a closed paramilitary 3, so it fits in the pocket quite nicely. It's not small, but it does fit in the pocket quite nicely. And it does feel great in my hand, as I've said. I'd say if you're okay with it, it can be burdensome, but you know, whatever. USB charging. If this is another, I know this is a deal breaker for some people because I'm guessing this makes it a little less water resistant or proof, but it does have a USB-C charging port on this side. I personally already have the X-Star charging bay and extra 18650 batteries, so I don't necessarily need it to have the charging port on the side, but some folks who aren't huge flashlight enthusiasts, and this is a good way to step into that enthusiast range of flashlights, because you're getting a better emitter now, but you also don't necessarily have to have a special charger to be able to recharge your batteries. Tech specs, in ramping modes, it'll go from 2 lumen all the way up to 1300 lumen. And there is the stepped mode, which has 2 lumen, 50 lumen, 300 lumen, 700 lumen, and a secret hidden 1300 lumen. You just double tap the side switch, just like pretty much every other flashlight with similar UI modes, and triple for strobe. Who'da thunk it? It has a maximum beam distance of 144 meters at 5,183 candela. It's IPX7 rating with a 1 meter drop, and I'll throw up some measurement specs spinning around while I'm speaking about it. I'm actually going to be giving this one away tomorrow night to my buddy. I don't know if he already knows, but that's why I wanted to do this tonight. And maybe the beam pattern shots will be hanging out tomorrow night. Who knows? But let's go ahead and get into the beam pattern shots, and we'll see how this looks. Surprise, they are at the same location as always, but I believe I've secured a new one for next time. That being said, this is the 4000 Kelvin LH351D Samsung emitter. A little warmer than I like, and I'm about to do the strobe so you can see that, and if you don't want to see the strobe, please look away. But it is beautiful light for the amount of money spent on the flashlight. I think it's only 90 CRI, but it still looks pretty dang good. So yeah, I can't do anything but recommend it. Would I buy this flashlight again? Yep.